Let's start today's updates. First news is about Paytm falls despite announcing Rs 850 crore share buyback plan. The company said that it will buy back up to 10.5 million shares of the company at a price of up to 810 rupees per share. Operator of Paytm quickly gave up their opening gains on December 14 and traded lower despite the company's board approving a 850 rupees crore share buyback plan on December 13. Next news is of K-Fintech. K-Fintech sets IPO price band at 347 to 366 rupees. Bids can be made for a lot 40 shares and in multiples thereafter, as per the latest notice. The company plans to raise 1,500 rupees crore via a public issue comprising only an offer for sale. The anchor book will be opened for investors for a day, on December 16. The company is a leading technology-driven financial services platform providing comprehensive services and solutions to the capital markets ecosystem, including asset managers and corporate issuers, across asset classes in India. Next news is about Sula Vineyards IPO. Sula Vineyards IPO subscribed 2.33 times on final day, retail portion booked 1.65 times. The IPO is entirely an offer for sale, the QIB part has to get full subscription and the minimum public shareholding norm should be 10% of the implied market cap. The public issue of Sula Vineyards has seen muted response from investors on December 14, the final day of bidding, despite positive market conditions as a complete offer for sale might be impacting subscription numbers. The offer has received bids for 4.38 crore equity shares against IPO size of 1.88 crore shares, getting subscribed 2.33 times. Retail investors have bought their quota 1.65 times, while high net worth individuals booked 1.51 times the reserved portion. Next news is about Abans Holdings IPO. On day 3, total subscription at 46%, QIB portion booked 2.19 times. Abans Holdings is going to finalize IPO share allotment by December 20, while the refunds will be credited to unsuccessful investors by December 21, and the shares will be transferred to eligible investors by December 22. The public offer of Abans Holdings, the financial services arm of Abans Group, has received bids for 58.75 lakh shares against an IPO size of 1.28 crore shares, subscribing 46% on December 14, the third day of bidding. Retail investors have bought 32% shares of the allotted quota, and high net worth individuals 17% of the reserved portion. The portion set aside for qualified institutional buyers has been subscribed 2.19 times. Next news is about Landmark Cars IPO. Landmark Cars IPO booked 35% on bidding day 2, retail portion bought 32%. Landmark Cars, who has dealerships for premium and luxury car brands, Mercedes-Benz, Honda, Jeep, Volkswagen and Renault in India, intends to mobilize 552 rupees crore via public issue. The public issue of premium automobile retailer Landmark Cars continued to see muted response from investors on December 14, the second day of bidding. Investors have bought 28.50 lakh shares against an offer size of 80.41 lakh shares, helping the issue subscribe 35%. Employees, who have reservation of 1 rupee crore worth of shares in the IPO, bought 1.94 times the allotted quota. They will get shares at a discount of 48 rupees to the final offer price. Next update is about today's market performance. Nifty ends above 18,650, Sensex gains 144 points ahead of FOMC meeting. Hindalco Industries, ONGC, UPL, Tech Mahindra and JSW Steel were among the biggest Nifty gainers, while losers were Nestle India, ICICI Bank, Bharti Airtel, HUL and Asian Paints. Among sectors, except the Nifty FMCG, down 0.4%, all other indices ended in the green with metal and information technology indices up 1% each and pharma, PSU Bank, energy, and auto indices gained 0.5% each. The BSE mid-cap and small-cap indices added 0.6% each. On the BSE, metal and realty indices rose 1% each, information technology and capital goods indices up 0.9% each, and power and healthcare indices up 0.5% each. However, the FMCG index shed 0.37%. Among individual stocks, a volume spike of more than 600% was seen in Vodafone Idea, Punjab National Bank and Colgate-Palmolive. A long build-up was seen in Vodafone Idea, RBL Bank and Indiabulls Housing Finance, while a short build-up was seen in Colgate-Palmolive, Page Industries and Abbott India. Bharat Forge, HCC, Abbott India, Axis Bank, Karnataka Bank, Jyoti and South Indian Bank touched their 52-week high on the BSE. Next news is about 10 stocks that moved the most on December 14. Yes Bank. The stock tumbled over 7% on December 14. Analysts and fund managers are advising investors to be cautious for two reasons: the upcoming expiry of lock-in of 75% of shares that will likely flood the counter with supply and most of the positives already being priced in. The lender appointed representative directors from Carlyle and Advent on its board after they acquired a stake in the company. Colgate-Palmolive. The scrip was down over 4% on December 14. Citi has maintained sell rating on Colgate-Palmolive with target at 1,650 rupees. 197 Communications. The stock ended in the red despite the company's board approving a 850 rupees crore share buyback plan on December 13. The company said that it will buy back up to 10.5 million shares of the company at a price of up to 810 rupees per share, which was much higher than the 650 rupees per share expected by the market. Jubilant Pharmova. The share price added 2% on December 14. Jubilant Pharmova announced that the United States Food and Drug Administration, US FDA, has concluded inspection of the active pharmaceutical ingredients, API, manufacturing facility at Nanjangud on December 13, 2022. The US FDA issued 8 observations pursuant to the completion of the inspection. Reliance Infra. The stock ended in the red after the firm informed that it is in receipt of an arbitral award passed by the Singapore International Arbitration Centre in the matter of an arbitration between Shanghai Electric Group Co. Limited and the company. As per the filing, the disputes related to in connection with an alleged guarantee provided by the company in relation to the construction of the Saisen Ultra Mega Power Project. The award against the company is for a sum of around 1,215 rupees crore, Reliance Infra said. Patel Engineering. The scrip rose 3% after the company said that a meeting of the board of directors of the company is scheduled to be held on December 16, 2022, to consider matters related to raising of funds through issue of equity shares of the company on rights basis. NBCC, India. The stock price gained 3% on December 14. The company secured the total business of 300.41 rupees crore in the month of November, 2022. HG Infra. The share price jumped over 7% after the company was declared as L1 bidder by National Highways Authority of India, NHAI, for the construction of 6-lane Greenfield Cornell Ring Road starting from NH44 near Ville-Chambre design KM 0.000 and terminating at Cornell Munich Road, MDRI 115, Ville-Saint-Malakal, design KM 34.500, under BMP in Haryana on HAM. Hubtown. The stock price hit 5% lower circuit after financial creditor filed plea before NCLT against Hubtown. A petition has been filed under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, 2016 by International Asset Reconstruction Company Private Limited, financial creditor of Hubtown, before the National Company Law Tribunal, Mumbai bench on September 7, 2022, alleging to default in payment of 38 rupees crore and seeking initiation of corporate insolvency resolution process, CIRP, against the company. Kerala Ayurveda. The share price jumped 8% after the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, awarded Kerala Ayurveda its first patent for a uniquely processed proprietary herbal formulation, inspired from ancient Ayurvedic wisdom. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.